Okay, so hey guys, and today we're back with the anime review, and this time it's Assassination Classroom Season 2, which is infinitely better than Season 1. I cannot believe how much better Season 2 is when compared to Season 1. Season 1 made it seem like an average anime, but Season 2 really made it a masterpiece, and now it is one of my favorite animes of all time, thanks to everything that happened after episode 21. Anyways, let's begin the review. So first let's talk about Asano, who in this season grew from a bad villain who did nothing but intimidate people to a really good character. His backstory was actually very emotional, and I would say that this is the most emotional villain backstory I have seen till now, and this backstory really explained why he was so crazy with his teaching. However, in the part of this season where he still was a villain, he was again a pretty stupid villain because transforming some people into zombies who want to finish their E-class with some black smoke thingy doesn't really make him a good villain. He's just better as a normal character and not a villain. Okay, so now let's talk about the fake Reaper. The twist that the flower guy was the Reaper was pretty obvious, just like the Takaoka reveal, because who was the only mysterious figure who had been introduced in the anime? The Reaper. So it was safe to assume that the mystery person in the opening was also the Reaper. And what hair did the mystery person have? White. And what hair did that flower guy have? White. And it may seem like a stretch to call it an obvious reveal, but I could still see it coming from a mile away because the hair wasn't the only hint. The mystery figure who shot Lovro also had a similar outfit to the mystery figure in the opening with the white hair. And they made him seem so powerful at the beginning, but at the end of the Reaper arc, he was just so weak and got defeated easily. They really knocked him down by the end of the Reaper arc. Also, he looks like Red Skull. Okay, so let's talk about the main villain of this anime, Yanagisawa, also known as Shiro. I've never hated a villain this much. In season 1 he was still okay, but here he just crosses all the limits. And I hated him in the final episodes the most, especially because he destroyed Koro Sensei's birthday cake and ruined that beautiful happy birthday moment. Okay, so we finally got to know about Koro Sensei's past, and the episode where we finally got to know about it was so emotional. This is really where this anime gets real good. But this still doesn't explain how the Reaper turned into a giant yellow octopus with a round head. Like when the fake Reaper had transformed, he didn't get any round head and his face was still the same as his face pre-transformation. So why did the Reaper's face change? And how did Koro Sensei know how to use his new transformed octopus body, and how did he know about his ultimate defense form if he had never used it before? Because he came to E-class just some time after transforming and never tested his ultimate defense form, so how did he even know about it? I think Koro Sensei being an alien would be a way better explanation, but the problem is that if they went with that explanation, then we wouldn't get the future episodes, which were awesome. So I guess I'm satisfied with this backstory too. They could have still given us a more plausible one though, which wouldn't harm the future episodes at all. Okay, so we finally got Kama versus Nagisa, and it was kind of hard to pick a team because I agreed with Nagisa here, but Kama was just so much better than Nagisa as a character, so in the end I was neutral and Nagisa won. I still love that moment where Kama bit his tongue so that he wouldn't be stunned by Nagisa's overused clap move though. And I like the rest of the game too, especially that moment where Nagisa just came out of nowhere and defeated a lot of Kama's team members. Okay, so the birthday scene is really where the awesomeness begins. And again, I hated Yanagisawa and also the transformed fake Reaper for ruining Koro Sensei's birthday cake. I was actually worried for Koro Sensei here, and the fake Reaper temporarily killing Kaede doubled my hate for Yanagisawa and the fake Reaper. And I don't care if the fake Reaper was given some backstory so that we could sympathize with him, I still hated him. But I love that moment when Koro Sensei finally defeated the fake Reaper once and for all, and Koro Sensei's own death scene was just so emotional. I cannot believe how emotional it was. Even Pixar movies aren't this emotional. This was on another emotional level. Anyways, I love that moment where everyone visited the E-class again, and that was a really heartwarming moment. Still not more heartwarming than Nagisa becoming the next Koro Sensei though. He maybe cannot be as fast or powerful as him, but if he still acts like Koro Sensei as a teacher, I'm pretty sure that he can be just as good. His students seemed far worse than Koro Sensei's students, though. Like in Koro Sensei's case, they were tasked to kill him by the government. But here, Nagasa's students are talking about killing him, even though he is human. So, I don't really think it would be easy to manage them, but still, this ending was excellent. One of my favorite anime endings of all time, thanks to that beautiful death scene of Koro Sensei. Right up there with Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2's ending and Code Geass R2's ending. Rating 10 out of 10. Best episode, episode 24. Okay, so yeah, that was it for the video, and I had forgot to tell in my first Assassination Classroom review that the way they portrayed the exams with that gladiator match thing was so cringy. It would be more awesome if they did it Death Note style with that dramatic writing and all. Still better than this gladiator thing. And what's up with this annoyingly emotional ending song? Like the second ending of this anime pops up in every emotional moment if that moment is near the end of the episode and makes it even more emotional. The ending song seems like magic or something, making stuff more emotional and all. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And see you guys. Bye.